Hello, and welcome to V. Scott Speaks. We're going to be talking about Joy Reid being let go from MSNBC. I will have videos after. If you would be so kind to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And also, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. MSNBC cancels Joy Reid's Lefty Show as network makes major shakeup. This is by Anthony Blair. MSNBC's liberal mainstay, Joy Reid's show, has been canceled as part of a major overhaul by the network's new president, Rebecca Kohler, according to a report. The 7 p.m. program, hosted by ardent Trump critic, 56-year-old Reid, will be replaced by a new panel show featuring co-hosts Alicia Mendez, Michael Steele, and Simone Sanders Townsend, the New York Times reported, citing insiders. I did pronounce one of the ladies' names wrong, and I want to go ahead and correct that. Her name is pronounced Alicia Mendez. This is what I believe. I believe they got rid of Joy Reid because she's a very big critic of Trump's. And she also gives a voice to the people that don't have a voice on her platform. So there's a lot of people that's that's actually sad about her show being taken off air. And there's some people that's happy that it's being taken off air. We're going to get into those videos after this. What I have to say is Joy Reid will land on her feet for sure. She's an educated woman. I'm not sure which way she will go, if she will go to another network or if she will start her own thing. What I believe is she should start her own thing. She should go independent. That's my belief. Now let's get into the videos.
Well, guys, that's it for me. The MSNBC put the final nail in the coffin for me. They just canceled the Reid out. Apparently, there's some kind of news shakeup over there, and The Weekend with Michael Steele, Alicia Menendez, and Townsend, Simone Sanders Townsend, will be replacing the Reid out. That they come on the weekends, but now their show's been moved to Joy Reid's slot, I guess starting this week sometime. I don't know when Joy Reid's last show will be, but I was already not watching a lot of news anyway, and the only show I was watching on NBC was Joy Reid's. So now I won't be watching it at all. Maybe it's a form of protest, or just I'm not watching. I'm sure Joy Reid will continue on. I don't know where we will see her. I don't know if she'll continue to stay employed with MSNBC. I don't know. But they've lost me. So. She was groundbreaking for the first black woman to have a primetime news show on cable news. And now she's gone.
We have some breaking news here. Joy Reid's MSNBC show is canceled as ratings plummeted. It's going to be replaced with a 3-panel host of Simone Sanders Townsend, Alicia Menendez, and Michael Steele. The new president, Rebecca Kohler, is citing that the demographic age of 25 to 54 has been abysmal. And if you don't know, 25 to 54-year-olds is very, very highly sought after. But that's also the age group of where Americans just don't trust the media. The reality is there's a shift in trust in the media. 25 to 54-year-olds simply do not trust the media any longer. This may be too little, too late to save legacy media. What are your thoughts?
Did I just hear that they canceled Joy Reid's show on MSNBC? Please tell me I did not hear that. I already canceled Joe and Mika, Morning Joe, when they went and kissed the ring. I just couldn't believe that. I had been listening to Morning Joe ever. And I was just so disappointed that they did that. So I was still watching Rachel, Joy, Chris Hayes, Ari, Lawrence, everybody but Joe and Mika. And now I just saw something that they canceled her show. I may just have to cancel MSNBC because she was passionate. She brought the facts. She had the receipts. Her show was good. How dare you? How dare you?
Absolute irony of MSNBC canceling Joy-Ann Reid and the Reid Out 4 days after they, on their Blue Sky account, congratulated her for winning not one but 2 NAACP awards. You need to grow a pair, MSNBC, and quit being so afraid of Donald Trump and his underling, Elon Musk. It's ridiculous. Rehire her, put her back on the air.
Oh, it appears Joy Reid's been fired from MSNBC. That's a shame.
Jeez. I'm wondering how Joy Reid is feeling this morning. This blessed Sunday morning. I heard she got canned. Finito. Fired. She got the boot. She got the heave-ho. Yeah. I'm sure the show and the ratings were in the toilet. Just like her content. Trash. Leftist propaganda. Lies. Toxic femininity. Anyway, Joy. It's Black History Month. You got canned on Black History Month. Sometimes it be your own people, you know, Joy, but we all know who owns the media. Anyway, sorry about your luck, Chuck. I heard Chuck E. Cheese is hiring, though. You could be the new mouse.
It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you.
Okay, MSNBC, we see you. You want to shake things up, huh? Huh? And the only way you could possibly shake it up during this time was to get rid of Joy. Okay, give me one moment. But Joy, you gonna be all right. Wherever you go, we will support, okay? So move out the way. I still got a bone to pick with them. I ain't finished with them just yet. Because y'all can't possibly think that we don't see what the fuck is going on. Voices are being suppressed and moved, and y'all think we just gonna sit here and let it happen, huh? So if you don't know the drill by now, then you need to run over there and block them. I don't know why you still following them anyway. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Especially on them. Right now. Bye-bye now. Y'all take care.
And Abby Phillips, why you still there? You ain't see them just cancel Joy-Ann Reid. What's not clicking? Hurry up, say a little piece, and go independent like Don. Joanne, go independent like Don. Ever since Don left CNN, Don been living his life, okay? Independent media. Your people will follow you, Joanne. Keep it pushing. Now, Abby, the clock is ticking. Let's go. Hurry up. Leave them before they leave you.
Y'all, there was a shakeup at MSNBC today or this weekend, and they canceled Joy Reid's show. I am livid, pissed, okay? Any shakeup that doesn't involve getting rid of Joe and Mika ain't no real shakeup. I'm so mad. I had quit watching MSNBC. I really have not gone back to watching it. I thought I would by this point, but I really haven't. I've been fine getting my news from articles and then getting like little clips from TikTok and then going and doing further research. You got to do the second part. You got to do further research. And I had a follower that was like, I know that y'all quit. Y'all have stopped watching MSNBC, but the follower said, I've continued to watch Joy Reid because I don't want her losing her ratings. And I should have committed to at least recording her. I'm so mad. I'm somebody who would have MSNBC on all day as background while I was working, especially like during the height of the election. And I could have it on all day they could mention the same story. Each host has a different, each host or pundit has a different take on it. And it could get to in the evening with Joy and she would have a whole different perspective. I just felt like her voice and her viewpoint was just very unique to that show and so needed. And I felt seen because she always said what I was thinking. I'm like, yes, Joy, yes. And so, I'm so mad. And of course, MSNBC has a history of hiring black women and then firing them in ways that have offended people. So Melissa Harris Perry, Tiffany Cross, and Joy Reid. And I will say, this is just my opinion. I ain't got to agree with it. But I would say for me, of those three, my favorite show of those three is Joy's by far. And the other ones were good. I'm not knocking them, but Joy's show to me was so good. But she also was in prime time, probably had more production and more help in that way. I can't get over it. And Mika and Joe get to keep their jobs. Child, I'm so irritated. And then I just be sitting over here like the people that MSNBC promotes up, I find to be very interesting. This last group of people, they love Jen Psaki. And this is not shade. I haven't been unimpressed with her. I have never heard her say anything. I was like, oh wow, her show boring to me. When they keep trying to make fetch happen with her. She leaves the White House. And she leaves the Biden administration. She comes on and automatically gets a show. Cuts probably 100 people in line at MSNBC. Gets this show. They end up trying, she's on the weekends. They take a day from Chris to give her Mondays. And every time I see her, I turn the channel off. I find her so uninteresting for them to kind of push her forward. My other person I do I like Ari Melber. Because Ari's a lawyer. So I like Ari. I love him at 5 o'clock. I'm at Central Time. Nicole Wallace, I like Nicole, but I always keep an eye on Nicole. Because when you are a Republican, I be feeling like y'all just hanging out with us for the time being. And I don't trust them. And I had been saying this about Joe Scarborough for years. Even during election, I kept telling Mom, do not trust them. I said, watch his show, but don't trust him. Because I'll never forget how he used to drag Obama every single day like he was the worst politician ever. He used to drag him. And these are people that contribute to what we have today. And then I kept telling her, so when they show their true colors, I was not surprised at all. Running to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring, not surprised at all. Them two should have been gone with first thing smoking up out of there. I don't know, they just like to focus on, they elevate the weirdest people to me. Even some of the analysts Lisa Rubin, love her. Barbara McQuay, and I haven't seen her as much. I think she's on doing a book. You love her. Andrew Wiseman, they love Andrew Wiseman. I find him to be just not great TV. What he's saying makes sense, but I fall asleep. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Katie Fang, elevate Katie. They also got rid of Alex Wagner, but I wasn't surprised. Alex knew she was a temporary feel until Rachel Maddow tapped back in. So, and Alex, this is not her first move around with MSNBC. They've done this to her before. Now, what's Joy's next move? Joy, wherever you go, I'm gonna follow, girl. So that means you're gonna be doing a dollar limit thing with the YouTube, with the podcast, or whatever. I'm gonna follow. So Joy is such an important voice. I just feel like in the media, she's built a really good audience through MSNBC. Wherever you go, Joy, we are gonna support. I just.
Please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know. I took my trust and took my love, and when I got off the spot.
Yes, I heard about Joy-Ann Reid's show, The Reid Out, being canceled by MSNBC. I'm not shocked. Are you shocked? I promise you, Joy-Ann Reid is not shocked. Joy-Ann Reid's show will be replaced by the show that comes on the weekend. It's actually titled The Weekend, and the hosts are Simone Sanders, Michael Steele, and Alicia Menendez, I believe. Yeah, their show will be in Joy-Ann Reid's slot Monday through Friday. I don't know if Joy-Ann Reid is being reassigned to some other project. You know how they did Alex Wagner. Remember, Alex Wagner's show came on at the 9 p.m. slot. They canceled her show to bring back Rachel Maddow Monday through Friday. And they reassigned Alex Wagner to do some type of special reporting, special programming with the White House. So I'm wondering if Joyanne Reid will be reassigned. But I promise you, Joyanne Reid is not shocked that her show was canceled. Truth be told, I would love if Joyanne Reid went out and did her own show on YouTube like Don Lemon is doing. Remember, I told you, Don Lemon has his own show. He does his show in the morning and in the evening, and Don Lemon has been on point. He is not being controlled by the execs over at MSNBC. He's not being controlled by the CEO or the advertising funding from all of those other CEOs. I call them Don Lemon Unleashed. I would love to see Joyanne Reid do her own show the same way that Don Lemon is doing his own show. We can call her Joyanne Reid Unleashed. Remember, Jim Acosta just left CNN and he's now out doing his own independent thing. I think he's on Substack. I would love to see Joyanne Reid be able to do what she does and not be held back by corporation bureaucrat nonsense. Joanne, do your own thing, girl. Do your own thing.